Something dangerous is happening inside the U.S. economy, and almost no one is connecting the dots. On one side, the Federal Reserve is already preparing for possible interest rate cuts, not because the economy is strong, but because the job market may be weaker than it appears. On the other side, the International Monetary Fund is issuing a serious warning. New U.S. tariffs could trigger a dangerous escalation in global trade tensions. When these two signals appear at the same time, history shows that trouble is usually close. A senior official at the Federal Reserve admitted that the central bank must be ready to act quickly if employment conditions deteriorate. That is not optimism. That is preparation for stress. The Fed does not talk about cutting rates unless something beneath the surface is starting to crack. At the exact same moment, the IMF warned that tariff threats linked to U.S. political strategy could ignite a spiral of retaliation. Higher tariffs lead to higher costs, slower growth, and rising uncertainty across the global economy. And when trade tensions rise, companies hesitate. Hiring slows. Layoffs quietly begin. The labor market weakens. That is where the danger lies. Rate cuts do not happen in a healthy economy. They happen when something is going wrong. When jobs weaken, the Federal Reserve is forced to step in, not to stimulate growth, but to prevent deeper damage. This is not relief. It is a warning signal. Trade pressure reduces confidence. Reduced confidence slows investment. Slower investment hurts jobs. And suddenly, interest rate cuts become an emergency response instead of a strategic choice. For workers, this threatens job security. For homeowners, it affects mortgage expectations. For investors, it increases volatility and risk. And for the broader economy, it shakes confidence at every level. The real question is not whether interest rates will change. The real question is why the Federal Reserve is already preparing for that scenario. While global institutions like the IMF are sounding the alarm at the same time, that combination rarely ends quietly. If this video helped you understand what is really happening beneath the headlines, make sure to like the video so more people can see what is unfolding. And subscribe to the channel because this situation is developing fast. And we will be tracking every move from the Federal Reserve, global markets, and policymakers before it becomes obvious to everyone else.
More people see what's happening, and subscribe to the channel